So the second thing I asked my group to do for homework was just sit on the floor more. So this particular group I have, they're all 60 plus, right? But even if you're my age, like a Gen Xer or a millennial, you probably take the ability to sit on the floor for granted, right? So what stops you from being able to sit on the floor other than a disability or an accident is just simply not sitting on the floor, right? So eventually you're not able to do it anymore. You lose that movement. So the more you can sit on the floor, the better. And you can do all sorts of things down here. You can work on your computer, just set it up, put it on a chair, better at about this height. You can read a book, lean against something. You can fold laundry, do some work down here. You can cuddle with your pets or play with your kids or grandkids, okay? So just practice, get a spot in your house where you have stuff nearby if you have trouble getting up and down that can support you, and just simply sit on the floor, okay? So yesterday we did some stuff on our back, just some hip and core strengthening and breath work. I recommend always starting with the breath work. You don't have to do it lying down. You can do it seated. Still working on some conscious breaths in a position that feels pretty good to you. You can use support with pillows, okay? So you can sit up. That can help you to find a neutral pelvis and spine rather than being here, putting a lot of pressure on your back. Or you can post up your hands behind you or some support like the back of the couch or anything behind you to help you sit comfortably and not be in pain. The other thing you can do is have any leg position, right? So say cross-legged, that doesn't work for your knees or your hips, you can straighten them out and sit like this for your breathing, or change. You can use your pillows below your knees, right? Anything like that. You just want to avoid this as you're sitting, okay? Over time, that's going to start to hurt if it doesn't already, right? So lifting the hips can help that. And then just take a few moments to do some conscious breaths, still practicing that three-dimensional breath, allowing your rib cage to expand three-dimensionally on the inhale, okay? And you can stay there for a little bit of time or a lot of time, just breathing, settling in, feeling your body, trying to figure out what you need to do in your own body today. And then just start moving around. So you can sit cross-legged. You're all familiar with that probably. You can bring the soles of the feet together, right? Again, hands can be behind, hands can be in front, or we can even hinge forward for more of a feeling of stretch or sensation. You continue breathing as you do all of these things, trying to stay present with your breath. But the main thing is, especially if you're working or doing something, reading, even watching TV, that you're switching your position every once in a while, right? So humans were meant to sit, not necessarily in chairs, but we're meant to sit to rest, to do work, to cook, right? Throughout history, people have done that. So just switching around, you can use support as you do it. And all the props below knees and hips. Take a wide seat, right? Can always hinge forward if that's accessible, or just stay tall. And breathe as you move. Eventually, you'll want to start sitting in a squatted position, right? Now, most people that I see really can't sit in a squat. I mean, there are some people, but I see so many that have lost their squat. So this might not be accessible to you. If it is, hang out here, right? Practice coming up and down. Many people I see, it's just that their heels are up, right? So when they do this, they've got tight ankles or calves. So you can take a rolled up towel, you can use a pillow, you can use a rolled up yoga mat, and you just put it behind your heels like that, okay? So that can help that, and it can be even higher. The other thing is knees, right? So people have pain in their knees when they squat. So all you do is you get your yoga mat, oops, or any kind of towel or anything for that matter, roll it up and see if that helps your squat, okay? It may or may not. Take some breaths there. You can also try moving in your squat, twisting side to side. You can practice from a standing position and just coming into it as far as you don't have any knee pain. You can practice squat with your hips going back. You can practice more of a knees over toes squat if you don't have knee pain. And you can also practice sitting down onto something and coming back up, okay? So in this one, most people will need multiple pillows or even like a couch cushion or a bench below them to come up and down. Okay, just like that. When you get down, you can let the knees go side to side. And some of you that are watching this cannot do this at all, right? This will really be hurting your body. So for those folks, I recommend using a chair, right? And so just practicing getting up and down from the chair with as little support as you can. And with time and practice, you'll be able to either maintain your ability to sit on the floor and have knees, feet, and ankles that are more mobile, as well as hips, or you'll be able to regain that ability bit by bit as best as you can with whatever you've got going on in your body. So whatever you are able to do, just try it, just do it. Do more movement. All of your movement will count, even if you're sitting on the floor.